Any chance the little legend songs can be automatically aligned? I kind of want that too, but currently no plans to do so. Is Vi not being able to cast with RFC intended? Currently, yes. Currently, yes, that's intended. What are best in slot Vigar items? For me, I think it's Blue Buff, Gunblade, and then after that you can go pretty much anything, but I prefer Death Cap. So you can start building those stacks quicker and get bigger heals. Okay, so we got 6 gold, which means we're going to be down an item. And we can be econing. 2 Janna is interesting. We are not running Vanguard Wukong as our Chosen. That's just not happening. We tested Chosen Ninjas last week, not sure if or when they'll make the build. Yeah, like I said, I still don't think we should launch with Chosen Ninja just because it gets confusing, but we'll see. Have you ever tried 4 Shade? Yes. I think the trait 4 Shade is actually underpowered and not worth. I think Zed is very strong, but that's a separate discussion. Can Exile get from Chosen? Oh god, I want to do it. Let's try again. We couldn't hit it last game. Let's try again this game. I mean, to be fair, this is how we started last game, and then we ended up 9 Warlord, so... We're not going to get another item. We already know that, because we got a 6 gold drop. See? Okay, we're at 5. I think we're trying this. I think we're trying this. Do you have any interaction with rioters from other countries? Occasionally. For example, during the show match yesterday, I was talking to Owen from China. But I would say not that much. So this was mentioned in the Discord the other day. Would you ever consider doing a recommended items UI edition? Yeah, I think that's a great idea. I think recommended items is a great idea. Yeah, like right click and maybe down here it shows like recommended or something if they're empty or if you're new or something. But I like that idea a lot. Okay, the problem is I feel like our comp is really strong, so we're going to win a bunch. And because we're going to win a bunch, we're not going to get the items we want, but we'll make it work. What's your favorite unit build so far? I still like Shen builds. Hello. 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 Oh yeah, Ananda, what you just said, the ghosting thing, that could be pretty cool too. Recommended item on Ash's Thornmail? I mean, of course, we'd have to do that. Why is Kayn not as powerful as he deserves to be? I agree. I think Kayn is one of the legendaries that needs some buffs. I think Azir... See, the problem is, like, I say Azir needs buffs, meanwhile last game I just dominated with him, so, like... I'm not sure Azir needs buffs, but I do think Kayn needs buffs. Lilia's the other one I could see getting minor buffs. You did have 9 Warlord with 2 Spatula Warlords for Azir? Sure, but I mean, I also didn't have a Warlord Chosen. Had that been a Warlord Chosen, it probably would have been even more flexible. Go, twin Yasuos. Fight with all your might. Alright, see now we're at 6 Yasuos, so now we actually have a chance of making this build work. Let's see how many other Yasuos are out taken out. Oh no, Seattle's, you're the worst. With your 4 Yasuos, you troll. And then there's one there, so 5 out of the pool. We got 5 Yasuos out of the pool. Do Chosen Champs have increased base stats? Yes. Is Norelia 2 Chosen Divine better than Norelia 2? Yes. Referring to only base stats. So every Chosen gets plus 200 HP. And actually here, I can show you the comparison. So like, this one has 990, whereas this one has 1190. And then AD-wise, this one has 90, and this one has... It's not 150 because there's a Janna shield in there, but I'll show you after. The Janna shield's giving AD. But Chosen Yasuo gets AD. That's the stat he gets. So, yes, they are strong. I'm a bit confused as why you think recommended item section is okay, but you are heavily against a sandbox environment. Because one is a hint, the other lets you literally destroy and ruin all the unique positive moments in the game? I'm not sure they're comparable? A recommended items is for new players, and most pro players would go, I'm going to ignore that because here are better items. So I just don't think those are remotely comparable. I know what item we want. We're not going to get it. We just have to assume we're not going to get it, which we didn't. So we start planning for the other items. The good news is I think we'll get the other item we can get. So... Nope, never mind. He took it. Oh well. We'll take this. QS Yasuo might be the play here. What's your opinion on Adept 2? Hey, Yasuo. Oh, real quick, by the way. So 90 AD, 120 AD. So there's the 30 bonus AD. And technically, this is like whatever color that is, blue. And this is yellow, so technically it is lit up, but it gets confusing with everything else, so. What's your opinion on Adept 2? I feel like the debuff goes to waste since a lot of these are moving around. Yeah, that's the thing. I think Adept 2 being only 2 seconds feels really bad. Yeah, I think it is too low, personally. Which begs the question, like, are we doing it right? So... Those Janna shields, they're too good. I'm in oil and gas sales now, so business is kind of slow. Think about learning to pick up programming and software developing. What programming language would you recommend, and is there any online programs you'd recommend? I'm not a good recommender for this, but my honest recommendation is like pick up something like Unity, which is pretty beginner friendly, and start with that. I believe you mentioned it already, but I have the memory of... Oh, actually, for programming, though, it's just C++. I would go C++, because that way you wouldn't have to go into game development. Unity is just game development. So I would go C++ if you're looking for a more high-paying job. I believe you mentioned already, but I have the memory of a fish. Do Chosen Champs count as 1 or 3 from the pool? 3. Definitely 3. Unity and Python are beginner-friendly. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, GA of Felios. Yeah, I know. C++ is not beginner-friendly. I'm just saying, if you really wanted to become a programmer and get a very high-paying job, C++ is probably the most powerful. What's my favorite unit build so far? I think I already answered that one. Boom, bye, boom, bye. Do I think Janna is too strong? Nope, I do not. I think Janna is just the right amount of strong. We sell that. Sell that, I suppose. Pre-level. Unfortunately, we got really bad items. Like, really bad items for this. We're gonna have to start using some of them. No, 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 no. I think we're just gonna chill. Ugh. Yeah, the thing is, QSS has lost a little bit of value now that not as many people are running Adept. But what this will do is it'll prevent Dazzler later. But right now, with the lack of sword, is hurting us pretty bad. And the other thing is we gotta hurry up and hit our 3-star so that we can level and find the Yone. So, how do you feel about players using Mortdog as a verb? It's fine. It's fine. Why are you so great at running a stream? Grats on 1 year of streaming. I don't know if I'm great, but I'm trying. I'm trying to get better. Alright, we're gonna greed and try to get this Yasuo, so here we go. This will probably bite us in the ass, but... One more? Yes! Okay, sweet. Life is good. Life is good. We can move on. This is great. Set 5 win, Kipo? Never. Is it intentional that Callista doesn't calculate items like Titan's Resolve and Hodge? Basically, to get that calculation perfect is just not really possible, so Callista does the best she can, and you're just going to have to admit she's a Platinum Callista, not a Masters Callista, so... Alright, so now we are going to win streak like crazy. And so now we are in a very good spot. And when we get to the carousel, there's like 3 different items we can get, so yay! World's slowest reroller? True. Still better than you are, though. Keep the win streak going. Let's keep the win streak going. Hey Mort, I want to make an auto battler, but I have no design experience. How do you learn game design? So, game design is like anything. How do you learn anything? You start doing it, and you start doing it a lot. How do you learn the piano? You start practicing. You start doing it. How do you learn game design? Start designing a game, make a card game, make a board game. Just start doing it. Riot lets you play Nintendo music now? I've been playing Nintendo music for a year. No, I mean, honestly, it is just, like I said, start with something simple, though. Like, make a board game. Okay, like I said, there's literally, like, 3 different items we could take here. One of them got taken. 2 of them got taken. Now it's starting to look pretty bad. Because there's no way... Yep, okay, now we're in kind of a rough state. Yeah, I think it's this. I think we're going full tank Yasuo. I think it's Bramble here. Love the Walter White look? Yeah. I'm actually making meth. And by meth, I mean TFT. They're equally as addicting, right? Did you take on this look because you did such a badass job with set 4, so now you're biker Mort Bull? That's what my wife said too. She's like, you look like a biker. So gonna go buy a Harley and start with that. The nice thing is Janna's giving a bunch of extra AD to Yasuo with the shield, so I still think we win this, hilariously enough. Trap Claw, okay, and off we go. Duelist does its thing. Yep, easy win. How has the TFT dev team size changed over the past year? Over the past year, I would say it's fluctuated pretty wildly with people coming in and out. But over the last like 2 months, it has started to increase a lot. So hopefully over time, within 2 months from now, we should be a better, bigger team. So. Oh wait, I need a duelist. Alright, no 3-star Janna. Let's not do that. In fact, this is better than this for now, because it gives us the Divine. And then we need to pick up a Callista as well. Yeah. Make Mort dance? Boom. Boom. There you go. That's a big Aphelios, though. I think we lose this. Yep. Aphelios too strong. That champ needs a nerf. And it needs it bad. I really like this girl I've been going out with a couple times. I just found out she's a stripper. What should I do about it? I have no way to answer that for you. I would not come to your favorite game designer asking for that kind of advice. And yes, I'm sure this is a meme I'm being memed on, but... Pre-level... Okay, unfortunately we didn't hit a duelist, but we can run 4 Enlightened for now. We also did not get good Yasuo items. We could do this, which isn't the worst. We might just have to do this, unfortunately. Why is every TFT game jungle difference? Oh, that's funny. A lot of Aphelios players. Very popular build. But at least we've dazzled the Aphelios. Yeah. GA, blah, blah, blah. Come on, guys. Get more creative with your builds. If you're gonna do viewer games, at least come in and wow me. Don't build the same shit everyone else does. Still need more duelists. Is there a PBE schedule right now with the new set testing, or changes done when needed? Basically, just imagine every workday at noon. That's really the easiest way to look at it. Is it a workday? Is it noon? Yes. Prohenix, appreciate the 3 months. Love set 4 streaming and the community. Keep up the great work. Thank you. Appreciate it. Why do you not use the original champion images when you hover over the traits? It would be way easier to recognize. True for League players, not true for everyone else. Okay, so obviously, if it wasn't clear, by the way, we are trying to get a Yone. Hovering over the trait and seeing 6 images I've never seen before didn't really help me. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. Like I said, I see the complaint, but... This is looking like another Fast 9 game for us. Hey Mort, why is there no Moonlight Spat in the set? I think you know. Yeah, no. No. I've played about 10 games right now, and every time there's an Annie in front with a mage comp tanking every single shot. I think Annie's in a pretty fine spot right now, so there are definitely ways to deal with Annie. Also, I'm not seeing an Annie this game, so... Ooh, a keeper build. See, this is cool. Show me that keeper build. By the way, I disarmed your Vayne 3 times, and then I dazzled her. Woohoo! When are you going to stop missing champs from shop like you just missed Jax? When I stop paying attention to chat, which is kind of... Oh, I mean, you know, I bet everyone just wants to hand me this Yone, right? Right? I'm sure nobody would take the Yone. I'm totally kidding, by the way. And if you want the belt, please take the belt. Yep, there it goes. Alright. So we have a belt. We could do a Morello. It's probably a Morello? Yeah, let's do Morello Morgana for now. Why doesn't Yasuo have Spirit Blossom skin? So when we first started out, he was actually a Spirit champ. By the way, Ajchi, appreciate the gift sub, very generous. And Breck and Sai, appreciate the 2 months. Yeah, we can just do this. And worst case, we can move it to Yone later. Okay. So we actually had Yasuo as a Spirit champion originally, and Spirit was a 6-piece trait, but we couldn't come up with a great 6 Spirit, so we ended up pivoting, and otherwise he would look too much like other champions, so we had to go back to the normal skin is why. Patches 012, appreciate the Prime, thank you. Moonlight Spat so we can build our own set 4. I do like that pun. Are there any plans to make Fortune more appealing? Yes, I agree, it's terrible right now. Oh, the QSS just saved us from that Azir ult, by the way. So QS was definitely a good choice here. Are we getting a new client for every Riot game soon? Nope. Since tomorrow's a holiday, are you going to stream? No, I'm going to recover from the 12-hour stream, try to spend some time with kids, and then also get some more work done for PvE. Why wasn't there an Astro Spat, a Poison Spat, or a Phantom Spat in the last sets? You're killing me, dog. Okay, now we're 8. I should probably keep rolling to 9, but at the same time, I kind of want some upgrades. Like, this is probably just better right now. Also, yeah, I won't miss Jax. Love this song. I think chase traits are really easy to hit on PB. It takes away some of the accomplishment of feeling of hitting it. Yeah, there's a world where, like, if it's just a Chosen and not a spatula, maybe it shouldn't be a chase trait. I think that's a fair criticism. I think turning some of those, like, should 9 cultists just be gold instead of platinum? Would be the argument. And the answer might be yes. That might be what it needs to be. So, Chosen, I think, throws a wrench into things for sure. Would Spatula combined with Diet Coke create another Mortdog or just an awesome beard? That's funny. Is there anywhere we can see a breakdown of what Fortune can give? Nope. You gotta learn it. We want players to be surprised, not just tell you the answers. Another Morello that we don't need. or a Jeweled Gauntlet, or a Trap Claw. I'm pretty sure this is Trap Claw. The question is, who does the Trap Claw go on? I'm pretty sure it's actually this. And then this can just go actually on Janna. Bigger shields! We could have had a Moonlight Spat, 4-star Lee Sin that comes to your house and kicks you out of the chair. Perfect. Oh god, it's the scary Aphelios. I took out Dazzler! That's very bad. Yeah. GA, our white guy dies. Haha! We did it. We beat it. Do you believe the 3-star meta will continue? What 3-star meta? I don't think it's a 3-star. Oh, hello. Hello. Okay. I probably shouldn't have upgraded all of those. Let's be clear. I think for now, though, it's this is the play. Yeah, pretty sure that's the play for now. Okay, well now we have 80% lifesteal on our Yasuo, so that's nice. Even though the tooltip says 0. Oh, it does. It's fixed. It's 80. It says 80. Hooray! We did it. Haha, your adept means nothing to my QSS. Or my adept, apparently. Lifesteal up, Yasuo. You can do it. Lifesteal up. Yasuo's a beast. And you're disarmed. Nice. Look at that. Easy cheesy. Just got started on PB and was wondering what the gold border around your little legend means. That's a great question. I don't think it means anything. I think it's just a bug, actually. By the way, my Umbra is huge! I think we actually want to frontline this. I like frontline Cassiopeia a lot, just because it'll actually like hit, for example, this vein here. As long as we live. Like, watch this Cassiopeia ult when it happens. It's going to be real big. Although everything might just be dead already. Alright, well, we got shrouded, so it cast late, but... Woo! Does Lifesteal apply on Yasuo's ability? Yes, it does. Aphelios' turrets work with static. Isn't that a bug? Nope, that is intended. Okay. Oh, I mean, that's really obvious what we want. Yeah. Like, actually, it's really obvious. Come on, take your items, everybody. Yeah. I don't like this Joe Dian Ligma guy. He knew exactly what he was doing there. But that's okay. We could just level. We are in a win streak. I don't think we need to, though. We didn't get the Duelist Spat. So actually, I think the next thing that goes in is a Dusk unit. Putting in Lilia is probably the play. That or Shen. Shen for the 4 Adept, or 3 Adept, which 3 is a big upgrade from 4. Good Dazzle there on the Aphelios. That's going to help us quite a bit. Yep, we're good. We're good. Yasuo strong. Your turrets tickle me. Okay, well, we are at level 9. So now we can start rolling for legendaries. Don't need any of that. Do want that. I'll take that, I guess. So it's this. But then, like I said, I think this is better. So we end up with something like this. I don't think we ever play that. Hey, it's a tanky Annie. How will we kill it? Maybe we won't. Maybe it's impossible. Or we'll just kill it. How do you decide when to give players information about game mechanics that aren't obvious in the game? Example, fortune orbs, how many of each 4 cost is in the pool, plunder planet, etc. Basically, it's when the game ends up better for not telling the player. Like, it adds extra confusion is usually the mark you want to do. Fortune orbs is more just like a lack of possibility. We just didn't have the option to do it. Although with fortune orbs, I'll also say that it does say on the tooltip that losing streaking is the thing to do. So basically, you don't want your tooltips overwhelming the player, though. Yeah, there's the Lilia, but I'm pretty sure with what we're up against, which is like assassins and sharpshooters, that adept is what we want more than the dusk. I don't think we actually want dusk here. By the way, we have 50 gold at level 9, so we are in a very good spot. Was kind of hoping for the Yone, but we did not get the Yone. Okay, maybe we get the Cassiopeia ult here. Oh, look at that Cassio ult. Woo! Goodbye, friend. Okay. Ezreal for Cass? Nah. I like Cass's ult a lot. I don't know, this is feeling like an easy first. Which is the second time I've done this build that it dominates when I play it. Star Shards on PvE go on normal server? Yes. Yes, they will be live on the normal server. So I think the only thing we're rolling for is... getting Becca would be fun. That'd be fun. I think... By the way, I should be rolling for this Morgana. No. What caused you to increase level up cost to set? Is there suddenly more gold in the game? Nope. It's we don't want player fast nining. We want 9 to be something you have to earn and it be accomplishment, not something you get every single game. And as we see, so far it's having the effect. So it's still possible to win with 9, but it's not a guaranteed win, so it's nice. Kill the Vigar. Nope. Late game Vigar, too strong. Uh-oh. Okay, there's a couple ways we can go about this. I'm glad that Star Shards are a thing now, so I don't have to spend $200 for players. Exactly, that's what they're there for. Did you ever see Mage Zillion? Yes, it's pretty good. Dun 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 dun. And Dusk. Okay, well now her spell does 4,500 damage. So yeah. I don't know, feels like a first. Maybe not though. Maybe there's something I'm missing. I do think we need to get another Mystic ready. That's the one thing I'll say. Whew. Oh, double kill. GG.